Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to implement a rewind feature in Unity. Let's start. We have two scripts, Rewind Object and Rewind Manager. Let's start with the first script, Rewind Object. This is our variables. Rewinding is a simple flag that tells us if the object is currently in rewind mode. If it's true, we'll start moving it backward through its history. Also, we store the object's rigid body so that we can control physics later. And history is our timeline, a list of all the positions and rotations the object has been in. We save them every physics frame, later use them to move backward. And also we have record time. This lets us choose how many seconds of history we want to store. This is record function. This function stores the object's current position and rotation at the start of the history list. Kind of like saving a video frame. To prevent the list from growing forever, we check if it has too many entries, and if it does, we remove the oldest one at the end. That way we only store as many frames as needed for our record time. This is rewind function. We take the most recent stored position and rotation from the history list and apply them to the object's transform. Then we remove that frame from the list. Doing this every frame makes the object move backward step by step. This is start rewind function. This function is called to begin rewinding. We set is rewinding to true, and we also set the rigid body to kinematic, which disables gravity and physics. This is stop rewind function. This stops the rewind. We set is rewinding to false, and we enable physics by setting the rigid body back to non-kinematic. And transform data is a small struct that stores a snapshot of the object's position and rotation. It makes it easy to organize and save movement history. This is start function. Here we grab the rigid body component from the object and we register this object with the rewind manager so the manager knows about it. On destroy function is if the object is ever destroyed, we make sure to unregister it from the rewind manager so we don't try to rewind an object that no longer exists. In fixed update, we check whether we are currently rewinding. If we are, we call the rewind function to move backward through history. If we are not, we call record to save the current frame. Now let's move on to the second script, Rewind Manager. Rewind Object is a static list, meaning there is one copy shared across the whole game. It keeps track of every object that has a Rewind Object script on it, and its rewinding variable tells us if the system is currently rewinding. Register is called by each rewind object in its start method. It adds the object to our list so we can control it later. Unregister is the opposite. It removes an object from the list. Start rewind all function tells every registered object to start rewinding. We loop through the list and call start rewind on each one. Start rewind all function does the opposite. It tells all the objects to stop rewinding by calling stop rewind. In update function, we check if the R key was pressed or released. So that's it. Make sure to add rewind manager to your scene and don't forget to attach the rewind object script to any objects you want to rewind. Also make sure those objects have a rigid body component. Let's test it. As you can see, the objects are properly rewinding to their previous positions and rotations. If you like this video, please subscribe, also leave a comment. See you in the next video.